Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nicole, and today we're cooking, obviously, right? I'm in a kitchen, so we are cooking. What are we making? Well, let me tell you. All right, so on this plate right here, I have Peeps, because Easter is coming, and what is Easter without Peeps? It's terrible, that's what it is. Every Easter you have to have Peeps, okay? But you can't just show up to Easter dinner with a box of Peeps and be like, here you go, Grandma, I brought the Peeps, okay? Because your Aunt Karen's gonna be like, again, with the box of Peeps. So you have to go above and beyond, okay? This is Easter dinner. You gotta put on your nice clothes and you gotta show up with something other than a box of Peeps. So today we are going to make peanut clusters. So basically it's a Rocky Road peanut cluster, but we're using Peeps because that's gonna kick it up a notch and that's gonna make it Easter ready. Let me tell you what I've got. In the green bowl, we have 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now you probably see that weird white clump that's in there. That's shortening, okay? It's a key ingredient, 1 tablespoon of shortening. In my next bowl, I've got chopped up Peeps. I could have thrown full Peeps in there, but those would have been some big clusters, so I went ahead and just chopped them up. Dice them up however you want, just make sure you chop them up. And then I also threw in just a few little mini marshmallows with that. About 1.5 cups total of marshmallows. And then in the next bowl, we have dry, lightly salted, roasted peanuts, okay? So another 1.5 cups of peanuts. First thing we have to do, we have to turn these chocolate chips into melted liquid chocolate. So how are we gonna do that? We're gonna dump them in this bowl and we're gonna microwave it, all right? So all you have to do is put them in the microwave for about 30 seconds at a time. You don't want them to be in there any longer than 30 seconds because chocolate will burn. And your Aunt Karen will notice if you show up with burnt chocolate peanut clusters, okay? They won't be good, no one will like them, and they probably won't tell you when the next family dinner is.
You are no son of mine.
So don't ruin this step. All right, so 30 seconds is up. As you can see, not much has changed. That's fine. We have to do this a few times, but you wanna make sure that you give that a stir after every 30-second interval. The shortening is starting to melt down, so that's good. But give that a stir, and then we're gonna pop it back in the microwave for 30 more seconds. If you've got like a favorite song that you like to sing, you could do that. You could practice hand washing. That's a very popular thing that people are doing right now. Every 30 seconds that you're microwaving these chocolate chips, stay safe, keep the corona away. All right, another 30 seconds. Still, not much has changed. Just a big clump of chocolate. But as you start to stir it, you will notice things are getting softer, so we're almost there. No one wants burned chocolate, so that's why we do this slowly and in intervals. So that is just turning into a slightly melted, but still very solid blob of chocolate. Let me tell you, you show up with messed up chocolate, your Aunt Karen is gonna ask to speak to your manager. And it won't be pretty. She's pretty relentless. Every family has a Karen, okay? You know who the Karen is in your family, and you don't want to disappoint her. There's also a tiny dog, keeping watch. He's not quite an Aunt Karen type dog, but he's definitely making sure I do this right. All right, this is coming together nicely. We're gonna stir this up because I don't think I'm gonna need to microwave this anymore. Pretty much all my chocolate chips are melted down. Now we're getting somewhere. This is great. All right, here comes the fun part. Now remember, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, you need to go do that right now because the fun is about to happen. Hit that notification bell, make sure you are reminded every time we post a new video. Chocolate is melted, it's smooth, it's creamy, it looks delicious, smells like chocolate, doesn't smell like I burned it. You would know if you did. Now, we have to work fast. You dump all your marshmallows in. There went one. And all the peanuts. Dump them in. Stir it up. As you can see, the colors kind of disappeared. They got covered in chocolate. But I think they will hold once this all sets up and you bite into it. I think it's gonna shine through. You wanna stir that up enough to make sure all of your peanuts and marshmallows are coated. Don't wanna leave any hanging, you know? Then you gotta get some spoons. Some spoons here. Something on that one. Don't know who washed that. Dishwasher. Be sure to fire him next week.
You're fired!
Got some spoons here. So basically you just take a spoonful, use your other spoon to push it off. They don't have to be pretty. You want them to be just giant lumps of chocolate. Chocolate, peanuts, marshmallow. You really can't go wrong. Everyone at your family gathering will love the hell out of this. And if they don't, screw them. Save all these for yourself. You can bring them home. You can sit on the couch. You can watch whatever sad movie you want. You can eat the whole pan. Quarantine yourself with some peanut clusters. That's what you need right now. And you can make these as big of clusters or as small of clusters as you want. It's really your preference. It's your life. Live it however you want. This pan is full. I still have some in my bowl, so I'm gonna have to get another pan out real quick. While I finish that up, we're gonna take this first pan and we're gonna throw it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, and then we'll check on it. Now, if you notice, my pan had paper on it. This is parchment paper that I'm using. If you have wax paper, you can also use wax paper. But I didn't have any, wasn't gonna buy any, so I'm using parchment paper. Basically just to keep the peanut clusters from sticking to your pan. It'll make it a lot easier for them to come off at the end. He's keeping tabs, making sure I don't mess this up. All right, last one. There we go. Gotta lick the spoon for good measure. That's chocolate, and it's delicious. Okay, in the fridge we go. Good thing I never have a lot of food in my refrigerator. Plenty of room. Oh, rogue marshmallow. Okay, according to the timer that I didn't set on my watch, 10 minutes has passed, so let's check out the refrigerator and see if those things are done. Right. So the chocolate is set up. That's a good sign. Oh yeah, these are perfect. Let's grab a tray. You don't want to put them on an actual plate that you own if you're taking them somewhere. That's a pro tip in case you got to duck out because the family gathering got too heated and you forget to grab your plate.
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
So put them on like a plastic tray, something fancy, but something that only cost you like $1. We started with colorful Peeps, chocolate chips, and peanuts. And now we have a whole tray of peanut clusters. Rocky Road clusters, really, but they've been Peepsified, if you will. So now that we've got these plated, the last thing we have to do is break one open, give it a shot. Oh, there it is. There it is, folks. We've got marshmallow, we've got peanuts, we've got chocolate. They're not as rainbow colorful as I had hoped, but I guess that's okay. The only thing that really matters is how they taste. These are good. Your family is probably going to invite you back to every gathering. And this will be the one thing that they want you to bring every time, no doubt. So stock up on Peeps, buy enough for the whole year, and then you're all set. Because I think that they could even get like a little stale and they'd probably still be fine. So pro tip for you, you can use Peeps before Easter and now you can use them after Easter. But I bet there's like at least 1,001 uses for Peeps. If you can think of any uses for Peeps other than like Rocky Road clusters or using them as a doorstop, let us know in the comments, okay? I wanna know what you do with Peeps. I've heard you can just eat them, but that seems silly. I feel like you should probably put them in things, right? They are delicious. Now you know how to take Peeps, turn them into something useful, delicious, And it's a thing that everyone's gonna love. Unless they're allergic to peanuts, then you might wanna make note of that and not kill everyone in your family. Because nobody wants to stab someone else with an EpiPen at Easter dinner, so. I'm probably gonna eat like at least 3 more of these. So just gonna keep this tray for myself. And until next time, bye guys. These are really good.